All right, so I'm a bit late this time. So if you see some new things that I'm not talking about but have been already implemented, it's because they've been implemented in April, and I will talk about them in about 2 weeks. But let's get into this. In your settings, you can now go to General, and if you changed your URL already, you know that's free. If you want to do it again, click Change URL. Change it, click claim URL. It costs $100. I know some people aren't really happy with that, but before we couldn't even change it. So it's great that we at least have that opportunity, and it's connected with the technicalities of changing the URL. That's why it costs so much on Skool. Then we have the pricing that can now go up to $10,000 a month, but it's also capped at $10,000 a year. So you can't go above $10,000 a year, and you can't go above $10,000 a month. But if you choose $10,000 a month, it's like $120,000 a year. Now, remember, once you go above $900, instead of paying a 2.9% fee plus the 30 cents per transaction fee, you're going to pay 3.9% above $900. So you're going to pay 1% more. It's still super cheap if you compare it with the competition. So I'm really happy that Skool is still keeping it cheap. I'm guessing this has to do with some kind of insurance policies. Once you go above those higher numbers, it might be harder to deal with all the problems connected with payments. Then everyone was waiting for this. I don't know if everyone, a lot of people were waiting for this, the affiliates. You can now switch it on here, this feature, 10%, 20, 30, 40%. Skool says this is the most effective one, or 50%. This is what you can choose. And instead of the settings that people see here, now, if you go to a community, let me go to Flywheel over here. You see this invite people shiny thing going on. And if you click this, you'll see the link and you'll see the commission for this community. Now, it's good to know that if you invite someone with this link, the owner of the community will see you as the person that was inviting the person who joined with this link. And if the owner of the community changes the commission to 20, 30, 40, or 50%, you will also see that change. Now, from the community owner's perspective, it's good to remember that if a lot of people use your links and you set it to 50% and then you want to lower it to 40 or 30%, well, that's going to happen across the board. So all your current affiliates, their commission is also going to go down. So please take that into account when lowering your commission. Also, now, if you go to your profile, you have a shortcut to your affiliates area. Here you have the usual, and I gave a little peek of this last time. If you click more, you now see all the communities that have affiliates turn on. You'll see the commission of the specific community that you chose here and the link to that specific community. Here you have your affiliates, of course, and the canceled ones are here. Now, you also now have the ability to export data connected with who invited who when you're exporting in your members area. Let's go there right now, or let me at least show you where it is in case you forgot. It's right here, and here is the export. Of course, I'm not going to click it because it's going to generate the file right away. But let's go back into the settings here and let's look at some of the other things here. If we go to plugins, you now see they changed the icons a little bit, made things more simple. Here is the onboarding video that is in English, and it will change to the default of the specific browser. If you click here,
this is the community tab.
That is the video. You can change it to make your own. You can turn it off. If you go back to plugins, or actually click back to plugins here, the cancellation video is here. This is when your members are canceling. They will see this before they actually hit the button. You can add the video, and video under 2 minutes work best. And then in the tabs area, this is another big thing, the maps. You can turn them on or off here. And if you turn them on, you'll see the maps area. And you'll see all the people from your community. Of course, they can choose whether they want to be on the map or not if they go to their profile settings and click profile here. Here you can change your map position or remove yourself from the map itself. And then they won't be seen on that map over there. Another thing now is the filters. There's a lot less of these. You only have default, you have new, top. You don't have pinned as a community owner anymore. So you can't hide your pinned posts. No, I'm still not sure if that's better or not. I like it because it's in your face and you have to, if you pin something and then hit it, you might not even remember if it's there. In this case, you always see your pinned posts and you always can kind of see if they're updated or not. You might have noticed also that now you have this little shiny border, this yellow, instead of that darker big bar that showing that it's pinned. I actually like this a lot more than what was there before. You can also now not only pin posts, but if you go into a post, you can also pin someone's post. Like let's say I want to pin this one. This is helpful if you close a community, for example, and you want to let the people know that's the first post they see. You can explain why you closed the community. And if you pin a post like this, there you go. The person gets a notification. It says pinned. I mean, this is a notification for you, but the person, if it's not your post, you'll see this is how it looks, a little pin here. They will get a notification over here that their post was pinned, which makes it a little more exciting for them. Also, if they're just in the community, or I think it's anywhere actually on Skool, they will get a little notification right over here saying the same thing. And that is it. These pin post notifications, they will also get an email. It's supposed to help your members to see that they've been appreciated in some way. They get it also not only here in the notifications, but they also get a little email. So that's what we got. Those are the main things we got in March. And like I said, in about 2-3 weeks, I'll have the April video up. Thanks for watching. Check out the description. If you don't have a community, click the link. You get a 14-day free trial. It's a referral link. And that's it. Have a good one.